Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another video. Sorry there wasn't a video last week. It was insane here. We had a huge windstorm, we lost power, it was like the most epic thunderstorm in the whole world. It was just mental, so I decided not to put a video out because I was too busy enjoying the weather. Anyway, so things to show you guys. So I got, where is it? The biggie. I got the big pouch from TCMC. Megan at Fave Things Collective had a overstock sale, so I was really lucky to be able to get this. And I've noticed that a lot of people have started using these as handbags, and I'm actually really tempted. I do think, though, I will buy some D-rings for the straps. Well, so the strap can connect to it and it doesn't damage the actual bag, but honestly it's huge. It's massive. I can't really show you all of it on the camera because it's so big, but it's got lots of pockets. I can put probably not my phone in there because I would be worried that it would fall out. I think if I am going to use this as a handbag, I will probably unstitch these two lines of stitching here, just so I've got two pockets instead of these little ones. Let me see if I can open it up and show you. It's got double zips on the top. And inside, it's crinkly, which I don't really like, but I can't do much about that. Two pockets there, one pocket here. So you can kind of see. But it's really big and it's going to fit all of my crap in, which I love. Right, and then I also got some washi. I didn't buy all of the washi. So this was a recent release that Helen did. This is her like autumn or fall theme washi, which I will save until we have autumn time. And I love that it's got a little fox on it. And then there was this planning time one that's in the orangey colors, which I really love. So I've now got a green. What's the other color I've got in this? I don't have the blue one, which is a bummer because I wanted that, but that sale happened when I just had no money. And then I've got another, there's another like a woodland one, which I think when the Q4 sub comes out might go with that. I'm gonna have to have a look. But I thought we might use this one today. And then I've also got to resort all of my washi again. So sorry about the crinkly, because it's in cellophane. Because of course it is a cutout washi. So again, like the previous one I used, I will have to be very careful with it. So what I'm going to need, honestly my desk is a freaking nightmare. I've been doing a paint by numbers. Actually I'll show it to you super quickly because it's right here. I'm only on the first half, but it's like it's going to have samurai walking down the street and stuff, and I really love that. I love paint by numbers. Right, I thought I might do like maybe a time-lapse video of me actually working on it, which is kind of cool. So we are planning for the last week of October. How has this happened? How has October gone so quickly? It's very crazy. We're going to peel this very slowly. Oh, this is really cute. I love this. And we're going to pop that up the top. Let me just get the end. This week, the end of October is always the busiest week in my calendar. Oh my god, I'm failing here. Because we have prize giving for school, graduation, and stuff like that. And then I've got, because my Japanese student is leaving us soon. Why am I failing? He's having a leavers dinner that I'm going to, and all sorts of other crazy things. So I've got to account for all of that. I've got, yeah, I've just got lots of stuff and it's driving me nuts. But anyway, right. Oh, that's really pretty. I do like that a lot. I like these cutout washies. I just don't like how fragile they can be. Because you know yourself, like when you're doing your planning, you just whip your washi in and it's on. But this stuff you've got to be extra careful. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too long and my new planner will arrive. I did notice that the B6 planners have arrived to their headquarters. I'm pretty certain I ordered an A5. I'm not sure. I just was like, oh my god, I can get this here. I'm going to get it. I possibly could have. Should we just quickly check my email? Because that would be quite hilarious if I ordered a B6. And I'm not hating on that because that's totally fine if I did that. Where are we? Where are my orders confirmed? No, that was that. What one did I buy? I don't know. It just says just scribble plans. I'm going to giggle if it's a B6. And I'm not, and that'd be cool. I've never worked in a B6 planner before. Maybe I should look on her actual website. Does she do? Let me quickly see. I think it might be a B6. Is it a B6? No, it's A5. Okay, that's all right. We're fine. I just had to look. So I'm getting the Just Scribble plans. I decided this year to support another small business when I am purchasing my planner instead of Hobonichi, because I can't buy Hobonichi from their website. My bank does not like buying from their shop, even though I have rung them and it's ridiculous. And also the exchange rate that they use is different from the standard exchange rate, and the shipping is disgusting. I also, why is there cat here? There's always cat here. Oh my god. I also decided not to use a sterling ink. Not hating on that company. Love that company. And that just tore. Cool. But I decided that it wasn't for me this year. And that's totally fine. Beautiful products, absolutely beautiful products, and I love watching everybody's content with them. But I decided to go for the Just Scribble plans because she's a smaller business and I would like to support her in her venture, which I think is a nice thing to do. I'm going to have to move some things. I've got my tray, my little tray of paint by number paints, and where am I going to put that? I've got literally no room. I need a bigger desk. And it's dumb because I had a bigger desk and then I got rid of it. Because I need my sticker thing. I made new dividers. I just made them on my Cricut Design Space and then got some cardstock and cut them out. Just with two different kinds of rectangles. Welded them together so they cut out one of these and made sure it was the right measurement. So we're just going to put that to the side. Now, Monday is a public holiday, thank goodness, because the other 4 days in the week I have stuff every day. So let's start by getting our sidebar sorted. So I'm just going to flip through and I'm going to use a graph tracker. So, whoa, don't drop it the wrong way. I'm just going to use a yellow one. So I'm going to pop that in as straight as I can. And then I want see, I don't know where anything is now because, let me put that back over here. Actually, let me take out the big stuff. There we are. Then I can see better. Because I've added new tabs, it's hard to find stuff. So then I'm just going to take out a medication tracker. So these are ones that I printed and cut from Etsy, and that's yellow as well. I did think about trying to make my own so they were a bit brighter, but I don't know, they're a little bit big, but it doesn't actually matter. Then I want in here somewhere going to save these. They're going to be useful for next year. Everything is round the wrong way and it annoys me. These are quite big, so we'll pop them at the back. Where are they? This week. That's what I'm looking for. The this week stickers, which I wish were a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I'm not going to grumble because where do they go? Scripts. At least I've got them. So on to this week. So they're just little wee guys. But that's okay. It does the job, that's for sure. And I'm going to pop that in. So I've got what I've got to do at a glance. Pop that in there. Now, if you hear banging and crashing around, it's because I've just woken the teenagers up. We're going to visit my mother-in-law today because my father-in-law is in the hospital. He has lost the ability to use his legs and things. So we're going to go and mow the lawn for her because obviously he can't do that. He is okay. He's still cheerful. But it's super inconvenient for them. So we're going to help as much as we can. We do live an hour's drive away, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Right, I'm going to put in sleep. This is just my Sharpie pen. And write our days of the week. And hours slept. And then medication. Lovely. Oh, just folded the end. I'll be really glad when I'm finished with this planner, to be honest with you. I think it was a dumb decision moving back into a Hobonichi Cousin. I've completely stopped journaling. Like, I'm done with it. So, anyway, okay. So, in my pen, this is my Esterbrook X Coffee Monsters Co. Collab pen. I have Sailor Shikiori ink in Shimoyo, and it's beautiful, so you'll get to see that. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit as we write what we've got to do. So what have I got here? I have got, these are in no particular order. Well, actually they are. I'm just starting at Monday. I'm not putting times. I'm just writing what there is to do. Right, so Thomas has got a doctor's appointment. I have club committee meeting, my first one. Then we have last day of school. That's for the big teenagers. I'll talk about that in a minute. Prize giving. / graduation. I screwed that up. That's all right. Then I have leavers dinner. Thomas has got a Digi and Bio tutorial. Digi is digital technologies. Then I have Lily teacher meeting. Somewhere in there I've got to fit groceries. I don't know when. I have a meeting with Jan. And I have Lily hospital appointment. Then I have, oh my God, there's so much. I'm on duty for raffles this week. And I have a LeBeau Society meeting. That's quite a bit of stuff, right? Like, quite a bit of stuff. You can kind of see the colour of this ink. Let me just hold this up so you can have a look if it's going to focus for me. It's like a dark smoky blue and I love it. So now we're going to go ahead and put all of that stuff in, which is, oh my god. So I'm going to need some stickers. Now also I must apologise if you see the video jump. It's because I've had to quickly pause because I'm sneezing. Hay fever is just, it's terrible at the moment. And I probably sound a little bit gummed up as well. It's just because the wind blowing the dust over the mountains and stuff, and it's just, Right, what do I want? I want school. Now, I don't know. I still have university stuff to do as well, which is... That's all right. I'm nearly finished for the semester, and then there's summer school. Now, I'm looking for... What am I even looking for? I don't even frickin' know. Because of course I've moved everything and I don't know where anything is. I'm going to grab out a whole big pile of tiny icons and we're going to see if we can just basically use this. So I have so many of them now. It's rather lovely. I want that one to signify that I've got meetings. I want that one. I want that one. I want... Have I got one with like a stethoscope? And I've got a dentist one. I've got two backpack ones. That'll be me going, I need to buy the thing, and then forgetting that I've actually bought it. I'll do that because if I don't have the stethoscope one, these are some of the new ones that I've got. I need to de-bean as well. Weather ones. Oh, it's supposed to snow next week. I'm like sitting here going, what the actual you-know-what, Mother Nature? Okay, so here's a start. So let's start by putting in doctor's appointments. Well, this is the one that's, come on, focus, the little pill bottle. And I think that is good for appointments. I don't know. So that's at 3 o'clock. And then I have a meeting at 7 o'clock. Whoops. And then I think I had, now let me just go through and have a look here. Somewhere in my tab that's got school stuff, I'm pretty sure I had a little sampler that said last day of school, and that would be really cool if I did. No, but I will keep this one out. I do not. Damn. Okay. So I'll just add something in wherever I can. So that's that day. Oh, I've put them in the wrong day. Hang on a minute. Let me take these up. The thing with the washi stickers are they're actually really forgiving. Oh, my dog is barking. Sorry if you can hear that. You may not be able to. Where did I get to? 7. Okay. Oh, I keep bending that now that I've bent the corner of the page down there, and now it's a little bit bent. It will continue to get caught on my arm. Okay, prize giving, and this is perfect. These are so perfect. I'm going to use the big sticker because my boys, my Japanese student is one of my boys now. They totally deserve the big sticker, right? So that is at 7:30, but I'm going to do a big one there, and I'm going to obviously write in there. Now I need a food one. Where have I put food and drink? Oh, it's probably going to be right at the back. Are you at the back? Did I not put a food and drink one in? School, boxes and tabs, weather, mini icons, food and drink. Here we go. So, what have we got? Oh, perfect. Pizza. Because we're going to our local pizzeria. Where was that? There it is. Got to remember to put them back. And it's a beautiful handcrafted pizzas. So we're going to move you over a little bit here. Actually, let's zoom you out a little bit more again because it's just a little bit much for you guys, I think, too. Right, so where did I say that was? 8. Oh, I don't know what time it's going to be. Nobody's told me. I better check the school calendar very quickly. Because hopefully it will tell me. Where's the calendar? Thankfully they have a calendar that tells me everything I need to know. No. Why is it not on there? What I might do in that case is get a sticky note. I'll just use that one because it doesn't matter what one I use. When you peel your sticky notes, you know how they go curly? The best way to do it, these are hard because they've got a full stick, is actually the stickies along here, right? Is peel it this way. And then your sticker, it doesn't curl as much. So we're going to just pop that here. See, and then it's a bit flatter. I will save the sticker on something. I'll put it in my... I've got a little reusable sticker book, which is full. I've got 2 more sticker books. I'll just pop it in the front so I know where it is. That I bought when I was in Auckland. So I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to put on a note on here. Leavers dinner. Time. TBA, and then hopefully that'll be okay, and I'll just find out from the teachers, and that will be fine. Now, where is the backpack? That big huge list, and then it doesn't even look like very much, right? It's so funny. I don't hear anybody getting up either, and we're supposed to be going out in 45 minutes. Right, 20 past 11. Thomas has got the Digi and Bio. Oh, no, he's got to go in at 10, actually. She emailed me. And then Lily has got a meeting. So many meetings. At 1 o'clock. Where are you? And then Friday... Ouch, at 9:30 I've got a meeting, and then at 3:15. Why do people make meetings late in the afternoon? It annoys me profusely. 3:15 hospital appointment. She's getting a night guard made because she grinds her teeth and she's got issues with her jaw, so they're doing that, which is really cool. Then I've got I guess I will go at 5:30. I think the raffles start at 6. I'm not sure. And then another meeting. Why do I have to have meetings on freaking Sunday? Annoys me. Okay. Right, we're going to start writing things in, but first thing we're going to do is put away all the stickers, because otherwise I won't, and then it will turn into the biggest disaster in the whole world. So that can go over there, that can go over there, and then I'm going to start writing. So I've got... PM, and then What's wrong with my pen? I must have a little fuzzy stuck in there again. This paper, although it's really good with ink, I find that the pen picks up fuzzy bits. And that is at 7:30. But we have to be there at 7:15. This ink does take slightly longer to dry as well. What I should have done was start at the other end, so I think we might just do that. I don't have any blotting paper. I'll just give it a wee wave. I'm not the biggest fan of blotting paper because sometimes I smudge everything anyway. I'll just do that and get rid of the dots. That'll do. So we're going to start at the other end. And then I won't be writing over myself. The perils of being a lefty. I'm actually looking forward to going to this meeting because this is the LeBeau Society. So this is so people in New Zealand, or maybe Australia if you've been here. So in the South Island of New Zealand, we have a little port town called Akaroa, and a boat called the Comte de Paris came over from France with a whole bunch of settlers, and my husband is descended from the LeBeau family. So there's a whole big thing. And they're trying to preserve the memories and the history and all that sort of fun stuff. So that's why I'm going to that meeting anyway. And they have recently just been over to France. Actually in September they went to France and they met up with relatives, French relatives over there, and stayed in, I think it was Rochefort, and I don't even know how to pronounce these places. And they looked at where families lived, and it was really cool. We would have liked to have gone, but we did our Dunedin trip. So right, Friday. So Lily has the hospital. And that's at, what did I say it was? 3:15. And then I have that one. Then Thursday, oh my god, what have I got? At 1 p.m. and then Thomas has got his tutorial. Why does it not seem like there's heaps? I was like, oh, that's so much. I might just move this actually to down the bottom because I don't know what time. It'll stick better on that paper anyway. And then I can sort that out. So let me just get, I need a box. But what I want to do is take these out of the back. My journaling cards, I need to put them in something. I want to find a box that's, see, these ones probably will work quite nicely, but the baking theme won't. Well, these ones work nicely. I don't know. There's so many. Why is everything around the wrong way in here too? This is just me dumping things back in. It's quite bad. I've decided I was going to buy the new monthly kit that Helen has created painstakingly, the watercolour. But I like to set mine up all at once. And I think she's only releasing half and then half later. And that's kind of, that doesn't work for me. So I don't know whether I'm going to get it or not. I haven't quite decided. So I'm going to use these. Now these were bleh. I'm going to use these. These are part of the Golden New Year kit, and I think that was 2 years ago, but I like the grey and I like the gold, which will work really well. So this one's going to say last day of school. And this one's going to say, actually, no, I'm not going to use a huge one. I'll use a smaller one. I might use that brownie one. Public holiday. That'll do. So we'll pop that one on. I'm probably going to do quite a bit of uni work on Monday because my lovely husband will be at home and he can help me. It's a lot of the stuff I just don't understand. I've really struggled this semester with this stupid compulsory course. I finished the history paper. I'm going to put a so excited sticker on that because I'm not excited, but my big kids are. Yeah, anyway, so I finished the history paper, which is really cool, and I've signed up for summer school because I am obviously a sucker for punishment. That looks good. I think what we might do now, just to make it a little bit more interesting, is I'm going to find the end. There it is. And I'm just going to pop some more. See, normally what you would do if you were going to do it like, I guess like this, you would use like the autumn themed one and you would use this as a break, but it is not autumn here. It is spring. Doesn't matter. I don't know if it matters because it's going to be cold next week. Screw it. Let's use this one. Right. Get this annoying plastic off. It sucks that everything's got to come in plastic, but it keeps it safe. The little fox, as you can say, he's going, a little bit of a sly fox there. Just get the edge of this. There we go. Because yeah, this just adds a little wee bit of interest. A little bit of decoration, which normally is not something that I'm particularly worried about. Where is my washi card? Oh, I tell you what. I just actually need to go back to bed. I've got like a recipe here. What is going on? Did I put it under something? I am hopeless. Where have I put it? Where's my ruler? Could I use my ruler? I don't even know where my ruler's gone. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my library card. Now it looks really tiny, right? I'm just going to put my thumb over it because, yeah. You don't need to know the number. The barcode doesn't work. So we have like a normal big business card style thing, and then we have these little keychain ones, and that's really handy. See, that's cute. And then I'll put some, so if I put some in every day, it just adds, again, like I said, that little bit of interest. Okay, I can hear one teenager up. I don't know which one. We're going out in 35 minutes. And I'm pretty certain my husband's probably gone back to sleep. He was up far too late last night. What's the time? 9:25. Normally he has a nice sleep in on a Thursday. On a Thursday? What am I talking about? It's because I was looking at Thursday. On a Saturday. It is Saturday the 25th today. Just because I am very busy tomorrow, I decided to get this out of the way today. I've got lawn mowing and for my house and stuff to do. So I decided that I would get this done now while I had like a spare half an hour, and then I will edit it tomorrow night and put it up on Monday morning, which is Sunday for the majority of my viewers. I also want to thank my new subscribers. I've had quite a few new subscribers recently, and I appreciate each and every one of you coming and listening to my silly rambling. Love it. Right, the other thing, there's a really important thing that I have to add on here too. But the question is going to be, can I find the sticker? That's going to be the hard part. So, let's see. I'm just trying to think if it was on a mini one. No, it was on a big one. Now, where's it going to be? I've done a section in here called samplers. Now, what the samplers are all these little, when you got subs and things like that, all the wee things that are just samples or samplers of, and let's take that out, things that have got lots of like the doodles, or that probably doesn't need to be in there, but like this sort of thing. I really love that. I need to actually look at things properly. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to keep that one out. I want to use that. Let me just zip through very quickly to see if I put the subscription stickers. Now these are the stickers that I can use to say the subs being billed. No, that's those. I thought I had, maybe it's on a little one. It's going to be annoying if I can't find that, because I specifically bought that sheet of stickers so that I could remind myself when that was happening. Is it going to be under shopping maybe? Because see, I can't find anything. This is ridiculous. Found it. Great. Excellent. Because that is coming up this week. Oh my God, I'm going to be broke again. It's like $80. So that's the 31st for us. Something got spilled on here too. It's really annoying. So I need to just make a note down the bottom. So we're just going to put it down the bottom that sub-billing will come out. Very good. Now that can go back into the shopping section. And then I want to use some of these little guys to decorate. Where am I going to put that? Here. And we'll use one of these. And then that'll do. Okay, cool. Right, good. Lovely. That's the week. I didn't actually really plan last week. I was going to memory keep, and it didn't happen. Just because, oh my God. So, yeah, next week is November. Ugh, mental. And then I'm hoping that my new planner will come, and then I'm hoping that it starts in December and I can just, it's not that I hate this planner, it's just not for me. So what I'll do is, as soon as the new planner arrives, I will do a video with all of my planners, and I will do an unboxing, and then we will do a second half of the year roundup. So from July to whenever I decide to finish this, what I liked, what I didn't like, and all of that stuff. But thanks for sticking with me for this long video. I appreciate it. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Enjoy making content for you, and I want to continue to be able to do that. And take care, and I will see you all later. Bye.